Frank Gallagher came to me and said, do you think you could do a newsletter? And then we ended up publishing the Emanon. Now, it was published as the Emanon, which is no name spelled backwards, because we're having a contest. Can anybody give us the name they'd like this to be? I wasn't going to name it the Cork, because I'd probably get sued for copyright infringement. But anyway, it was sort of like nobody responded. What should we name this? So we kept Emanon. No name. It has no name. And it was a simple format. We'd have a letter from the president. We'd have a calendar of events. We'd have a little blurb about family names. We'd have this little history lesson called What Do You Know? And then we'd have something from Ask Father Bob. Later it was Mark Whelan who took on Whelan Out Loud. We had promos for the events, and we had after and action reports for the events, and occasionally some important thing about Irish history or what's going on contemporarily with, Northern Ireland and Ireland, because that's a subject of interest for most of us. So I think it went really well. Guys like Rick Morgan provided all the artwork. There should be something somebody should know about Rick Morgan. He lost his child, lost his job. His life turned to shit, but he never turned me down when I asked him to help with some friendly stuff. He's a graphic artist. So when you look at that pop-up miniature thing that we have at the events, like the day at the races, you pop it up and carry it. He designed that. We had it made. There's a whole bunch, the original plastic banner, he designed that. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the Emanon, the banner, a lot of the artwork throughout the whole thing. That was all due to Rick. And the only thing he said, money's kind of tight, is there any chance you could comp me the dinner? And that's all he asked for. And I'm telling you, it was thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of graphic art that Rick Morgan basically gave to us for the price of the black tie dinner, which it cost was probably 50, 70 bucks. So, I mean, that's another guy who deserves a little attaboy from this group. But when Trevor and Mike were coming up the pipeline, they said their MailChimp program showed that nobody was really reading it. Nobody was opening it. So I said, well, it's a lot of work, and I've been doing it for 10 years, and if nobody's reading it, I guess we'll call it a day.